Fantasticon is holding this year's International Blue Water Comic Con, which features action figures, comic books, cards, and vintage toys supplied by vendors from all over.
I'm here today because I've been interested in Fantasticon for several years, and now that I have a graphic novel and I have been illustrating comic books a little bit more often over the last couple of years, I'm doing more Comic Con, so I'm happy to be at Fantasticon. This is great. I have a graphic novel, I have art prints, originals, watercolor illustration, Conte crayon, and wrestling characters and pop icon type stuff.
I've brought with me today a lot of my books with my OCs, my original characters. And most of what I do is done with Adobe Illustrator. It's digital. It's the original AI, not artificial intelligence. It's Adobe Illustrator, completely different animal. And I brought with me some of my villains as well, and some additional fun stuff here in the big bin, and books and swag, and we got all kinds of crazy stuff at this place.
On a weekly basis, if anyone lives in the Hazel Park area, I know this is Port Huron, but if anyone lives in Hazel Park, we host a figure drawing class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday nights at Hazel Park.
On Facebook, search for See What Stacy Started, and that's where you'll find the latest info on the upcoming sessions.
By trade, I'm a graphic artist and illustrator, but what I have here is like my own personal stuff, my own personal comics, books that characters I invented with comics that have been published. I also sell my artwork that is in poster form or sketchbook covers. Just stuff that, people's favorite characters and things that they enjoy. I've always been a lover of comic books, and as a kid I always loved to draw, and so comic books became an avenue for expressing my artwork, and it just never stopped. It's always fun to be at any convention, especially when I'm able to go away from my hometown. You get to meet new people, get to see new products. It's great to even see fans. I love getting pictures with the kids that buy the posters or the comics. I'm on actually all of them, but Facebook specifically, David McConaughey art, and yeah, you can find all my stuff there and where I'm going to be next.
So basically, what I do is I make things that I wish I had, and then it just so happens that other people like them. So ever since I was a kid and I first realized that, horror movies, somebody made these things, and, that's what started everything. And then over time I, developed the craft, to a certain extent. I worked for a place called The Prop Shop for about 5 years under the tutelage of Casey Carty, one of the most spectacular sculptors I've ever seen. I learned so much from him, and then after that, I kind of struck out on my own, started to make my own things, and it's just been continuing on from there. So it's very much a love that I've had, for a long time, to make things, to create things, to see people's reaction to those things, and to encourage other people to do the same things.
Make sure to come back next year to immerse yourself in this fantasy world at Comic Con. For Thumbcoast TV, I'm Melissa Painter.